Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Today is 8th March, or Women's Day. We hear a common discussion every year on this day. Should men and women have equal rights? While we listen to this hot topic, some people say they should, and some negates that. But what does Islam say about this? Islam does not distinguish women and men from their spiritual perspective. In the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, men and women are equal in their religious value, in their worth, in their capacity to enter paradise. If a man does a good deed and a woman does a good deed, the fact that one is male and the other is female is not going to inherently reward one over the other. In fact, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran very clearly in Surah Al-Ahzab, verse number 35, that إن المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات والقانتين والقانتان والصادقين والصادقات والصابرين والصابرات والخاشعين والخاشعات والمتصدقين والمتصدقات والصائمين والصائمات والحافظين فروجهم والحافظات والذاكرين الله كثيرا والذاكرات أعد الله لهم مغفرة وأجرا عظيما. So it is very clear that men and women both will be rewarded for their good deeds. And even though their genders are different, that does not impair them in any way. That does not hinder them to earn Allah's pleasure and to paradise. And that is the ultimate equality. Equality in the eyes of Islam. So far, I've told you the equality of men and women in the eyes of Islam or in the eyes of Allah. Now I will tell you the differences between these two genders in the eyes of Islam or in the eyes of Allah. Let's get started. So, for the laws of this world, there is no questions that sometimes Islam has different sets of rules for men and women. But rather than viewing them as discriminatory, we as Muslims believe that these laws are more conducive to each gender. After all, men are capable of certain things, and women are also capable of certain things. Man cannot give birth, woman can. Women are more nurturing. Men are physically strong. So Allah has created two of us, and He knows that which is best for whom. And therefore, He has made laws that pertain to these physiologically and biologically different genders. From the perspective of Islam, it is simply not logical, not rational, not reasonable to compare the roles of men and women in the society. Because men and women are not the same. Allah says in Surah Al-Imran, verse number 36, وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنثَى, which means men are not like the female. They are different from the many different perspectives. And you cannot compare two different things. It's like an apple and an orange. You cannot compare these two fruits. You cannot say that one is better than the other. There is no comparison. They are from two different species. Taking this into account, we can understand that men and women are from two different genders. You cannot compare them. So our religion has structured the way of life, designed the law in such a way that takes that natural capacities, the natural talent that Allah has given each of these genders and strengthens their talents and protect the weakness. So from the Muslim perspective, men and women are not discriminated against each other. Rather, they are equal in the eyes of Allah. And the Islamic law treats them as they should be treated. And this is something that every believing man and woman should think like. It is Allah who has commanded us with two different sets to obey because they are good for us. And that is the ultimate happiness in Islam. Thank you and Assalamu alaikum.